All right, how's it going, team? This is the Brown Man. There you go. And we are working on sensitivity. Someone asked me recently, or has asked. We say asked in here because we black. They said, "Hey, Jacob, what is your sensitivity? You getting those headshots? What's your sensitivity?" I don't believe that I have adjusted my sensitivity, so now I actually did. I just did adjust my sensitivity, and I am working on my sensitivity. So one good place to work on your controls will be in solo mode or in explore mode, because when you pause, you pause. Everything pauses because you're not online. So that's not bad. So let's say you're in an engage, you picked an unfavorable sensitivity, you just pause it, and you go to game, and then you go all the way over here. So third person camera sensitivity is when you're just walking around. You'll see you have that. It's a third person camera sensitivity. First person, I believe, is demon because that is first person. But then they added, I think especially on console too, is that aiming sensitivity. So that's where it's going to be at. I moved it up to 1.06, and I am working on finding a sweet spot. I don't want to change it too much because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I do notice that when certain things are strafing, I can't aim fast enough. So maybe I can do something like 1.03, right? Then maybe if I can, if there's like a quick thing I'm trying to learn here. So this is what I do. I lab a lot of the time. What the fuck? What did you just? He just vaulted back in there. Whatever, man. I'll get this. Yeah. So I lab a lot, and that's kind of what I do. And I like finding out variables. I like breaking down the information, saying, "Hey, what leads to what leads to what leads to what?" Right? So we have here listed. I'm like, okay, like maybe I can. So what I'm trying to do is saying, okay, let's say I want to shoot this tree right here, right? And then I want to shoot top of that, the ladder there. So I'm gonna go. Or is there something some way faster I can go? I don't know where. Damn it. Okay, now I'm gonna go this. Now I'm actually gonna aim for each shot only and see if that works. Right. So you're gonna go pop. What's faster? Pop. Okay. So it seems like aiming for one shot is a bit faster. Let's even get a little bit more accurate. Okay. Because it slows down when you aim. There's an aiming slowdown between the third person camera, which is the sensitivity part, and the actual aiming itself. So I'm like, okay, what if I sped up the third person camera and I use that to mostly aim, but I only use the aiming for the fine things, right? So let's bring that down. I know this is boring to some people. Some people's like, this is boring as fuck. But then there's other people like, hey, Jacob, how do you figure out how to get all those headshots? I'm like, well, this is kind of what we do. So you do your main scope here. You go pop and then pop like that. See, that was much quicker. That's what we do. We go in. Okay, I'm going to aim, for example, that tree. And then I'm going to aim right there. So instead of going pop, right? Because on controller, it's like it's not necessarily straight because you roll on a stick, right? So it's pop, let go, pop, let go. So I'm gonna aim right when the camera gets from one almost there. I aim because there's a transition time. See that little? There's a little transition period from aiming, well, from third person to aiming. So I can go something like. See that? And at the last minute, I will adjust for accuracy. So that's typically how I shoot. And this is the setup that I'm going to experiment with on stream for the giveaway tonight. There's a giveaway for subs only tonight. And it's a $50 giveaway. and anybody who is eligible to join. But of course, you just have to be a sub. Just talk in the chat, and you'll be able to win it.